SIDEMEN released a video.
Yeah, it's quite controversial, isn't it?
So we've released SIDEMEN Extreme Cook-Off.
Yeah.
Firstly, out of 10.
1.
I think it's 1.
I can't remember the last videos. I can't remember the last few. This always happens.
Where do you think?
Well, I think it's done quite well. 3 then.
2.
What's number 1?
It was literally going like...
Oh, the $100 versus...
The hotel.
Yeah, of course. I always forget.
Yeah. Bro, see, look. We put you in a video.
2.
Yeah.
2 of them are 10 out of 10.
Wait, what was that video?
And I'm really looking forward to the other video. The one on the second channel.
Oh, yeah. That's it's coming out the day of this.
Banging. I'm excited for that one.
First part. 2 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did an extreme cook-off. We brought back Phil.
Yeah.
By the way, it was 2 out of 10.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I said. But,
yeah. But it was doing. I saw it was on quite a lot.
Yeah, so it kept going. It would go 2,
Ah,
then go number 1.
nice.
And now it's
Yeah,
close to number 1 still.
Yeah.
But yeah, we brought back Phil for a video.
Mm-hmm.
We also had Randolph, Nico, Calux, and Chunks as our guests. And
A lot of smoke.
Janet.
Oh yeah, Janet.
And Which, by the way, people think... I saw a few comments kind of like, oh, it's really annoying how they pretended to get someone.
Lux literally went...
Lux genuinely went, I have an idea, didn't tell anyone, went out.
Walked out, came back with Janet.
First person he asked he literally said, I'm going to ask them... What did he say? He said, I'd ask them if they wanted to try some food tasting, some professional chefs on camera, etc. And brought her in, which was...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it is a great video. It was very funny, but a lot of people were really mad at like. A lot of people was like, "Oh, out of all the 4, Randolph was the least annoying." But I want to say that like, I'm still. I think all the criticism is not warranted.
It never is, bro.
On all of us, and especially Calux, Chunks, and Nico.
Calux and Nico had the most. They've received a lot of. Negative comments.
Yeah, it's so unfair.
Which I don't get.
No.
But I think I've just figured out that Phil in SIDEMEN videos is very hit or miss. Some people love Phil and they'll literally die to protect Phil. Some people are kind of like, he's a bit overdoing it, if you know what I mean. And the SIDEMEN can't be the SIDEMEN, but sometimes it's good to put themselves in that position.
Yeah.
But then I think the people that are writing these comments about those two mainly, Nico and Calux, are the people that are like dying to protect Phil, because those two were the ones that basically egged on the like mean bits to Phil.
Oh, Phil, yeah. So
it's a character.
Yeah. And I was like, I was doing as much as they were doing. Maybe not to Phil directly, but it was me who was like, oh, let's go and throw wine on him. It's not fair to then like blame Lux and not me. We'll get onto that. But yeah, Phil is a very, very full on. He plays the role really well. Yeah. The angry role, he does it amazingly. When you're filming though, he's never off. Like
there was one bit.
Yeah,
which
he broke character.
Obviously isn't on. Well, he broke character. There's one bit that's not on camera.
Right. Yeah.
In between, so we had the kitchen and then we had the room where you guys are.
Yeah.
It was in between the two, and he comes over to me and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing? You just standing." I literally turned to him and I was like, "You know, there's no camera on us right now."
Right? Yeah.
And he literally kind of went like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay," and went back in.
Yeah, so he's a very nice guy. Before the shoot, after the shoot, awesome guy. He knows he knows he's playing his horrible character, right? He does it really well, and that is warranted. Congrats to him, and also that's why everyone loves him, because he does the job well. However, before and after, you don't see much of him, really. Yeah. It's not like everyone, like, we'll hang out, we'll chat a bit, because we're obviously we're all great friends and we catch up. Whereas so when the film video starts, it's just they're like full on, and it is like, it does get jarring, especially for myself, Lux, Chunks, and Nico, who don't know him at all.
Well, we didn't want him to be rude to you.
Yeah.
But I won't say whose video it was. Never said to him to, like, it was meant to be kind of like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
you are our guest.
And we're the customer, aren't we, as well?
Yeah,
like,
so
treat us
it's
the
meant
best.
to be a thing of he comes in and he's like, it was almost meant to be Phil going like, how's the food? Is it okay?
And
Walks
then
back in. Hey, where's what the fuck?
Because that's what Gordon Ramsay is. Gordon Ramsay is horrible behind the scenes, but to the customers, is always like, yeah.
But that's what it was meant to be.
Yeah.
But he never got that memo.
Yeah.
So he kind of just went in on you because I noticed it when he threw something at Lux and he stained Lux's jumper.
Yeah, he did.
And I mean, everyone was mean in the comments to Lux. So I was like,
he did stain his jumper.
he wasn't meant to have anything done to him.
No.
He was meant to be treated nicely, and he's literally just got a designer jumper stained.
Yeah, and then obviously, like, I know, you know, and also Nico, everyone was joking as well. Like,
oh yeah.
So it looks back to Phil, we're joking. Like, obviously, Phil's playing a character, but then after that happened, so yeah, that's Phil, right? Now let's go into our side. There's nothing to do for us. Like, it was so weird. It's so boring. Like, no offense. Like,
again, not going to say whose video it was.
But yeah. So
we told said person to tell you
to arrive later,
to arrive an hour after you arrived.
Yeah.
They arrived earlier than us.
Yeah, so we're sat on the table, all four of us, right? And we see, so the video starts, so you guys do the intro, and everything's rolling. There's like three cameras on, like this, like big cameras on us, and then like another camera, like freehand, and we're just like, what do we do now? Like, what do we do? Like, we have to act, like, so the first like 20 minutes was just all us chatting, and Lux and Nico were chatting about like some very like private stuff, and it was recording, and I was like, guys, don't talk, you know. But there's nothing to do. So after a while, we're like, well, we need to get involved, you know, like, because also there's pressure on us, isn't there, to like actually be funny and be a part of the video. So it's kind of like, well, what should we do? And then the food took quite a while, obviously, because no one's a professional chef, you know, so time management and stuff is not really the best. So it's like, well, we need to do something. So we just had pick an idea to do stuff. I don't think it wasn't what people were saying, like, oh, Lux is desperately trying to get in the video and be the star. It's not like that.
It's the same thing every time. There has to be someone that people hate in a video.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm not gonna lie, that video, after we filmed it, like, I'm barely in it.
Yeah. You I was like, at the time,
we said like there's gonna be 3v3, someone hosts and Phil's there.
Yeah.
And it was meant to be more of Phil shouts at one team and I'll ask the other team questions. But Phil kind of literally would say something to them and walk straight over and then walk straight over. And I was like, okay, don't really know where I'm standing. So I'm not really in the video.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought there was going to be comments just like, oh, Simon sat out or something like that. He was like, oh, I didn't want to have Phil mean to him or something. I don't know. I deep everything.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be it. And then I saw the comments and they were about like Lux and that. And I was like, well, I don't get it. Why can't you praise the good things instead of focusing the bad things?
Yeah.
But why do you have to go, oh, this person was annoying me? Why can't you go, I loved this?
And it's just, and we're all making content, aren't we, as well? So it's like it's a video. We have to do something, you know. And I don't know. It was, all four of us there, part of the video. A lot of stuff that happened was because of us as well, wasn't it? Like it was very 100%. Much like the wine, the breaking the door,
all the manic stuff.
Janet
was literally
you guys all together. Yeah, like we got money from and then someone was like, oh, look, I'm taking money from JJ. I'm like, bro, what? It was like it was a joke. It was like, oh, pay us to say that we got Harry to give us some money to say that we'll let you in, and then we told JJ that the blue team gave us money, and when really it was Harry, he gave us money. It's just
yeah.
And what's like Lux gonna do? Like, so Phil throws food at him, he's just gonna be like, oh, and just you're gonna react, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's just everyone's just trying to make a video, but anyway, it did well, and it sounds like good. So, but I think it is unfair on Lux and Nico, and
100%,
on all of us really. Yeah. And don't be like, oh, you know, don't be like, oh, Randolph or Chunks were not as bad. Like, we're all together. We all did.
Just don't do any of it.
No,
just say what you like about the video. Or shut up.
Because to be fair, like everyone after the video was like, that's a mad video, isn't it? Like, good or bad, like it's just a mad video, entertaining regardless.
Yeah.
So, I can't imagine like. Well, TP was very happy. It's a lot.
That place. So that place that we filmed in, it was the first day they opened.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like, oh yeah, you know.
Were they mad?
Do whatever. I don't know. I didn't want to ask. I didn't. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with it. But probably.
I don't know I don't know what made it in the video. So like we were. I said to Josh, I'll give you £500 if you pour red wine on Phil's white cloak, right?
Yeah.
And then Luke was like, yeah, I'll match it. And then Josh was like, nah, not doing it. And Ethan came in and was like, and then asked for a bigger amount. And we were like, nah, that's too much. And then who did it at the end? Was it Harry? No, Toby. Did Toby do it?
Harry did it first.
Harry did
it first.
Yeah. And that's when he fell.
Yeah, he pretended to fall. Then Toby came in and did it as well.
And then Toby ran off.
But Toby messed up because Toby only put half of it on Phil and then put the cup down. So Phil went.
He grabbed the bottle, didn't he?
That was after Harry.
Oh, okay.
So after Harry, he grabbed the bottle because Harry didn't leave any left. Grabbed the bottle, ran over. Harry locks himself in the toilet, and Phil, he's holding a bottle, yanks the handle, breaks the handle into the wine bottle.
Yeah. Smashes
it all over. His hand was bleeding.
Yeah.
Which is probably why everyone was like, oh, he's bleeding for this. Like that's
right.
Like,
yeah.
Everyone was mean to him.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. He did that, and then Toby poured half over, left the glass, which meant Phil could just grab it and throw it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then JJ did it next because we convinced JJ. I googled. I was like, yeah, white wine gets rid of red wine.
No, it was so
struggled to say that.
Yeah.
And then showed him a Google search, like first one. He was like, oh, okay. Went over, did it, and then Josh did the same thing.
Yeah.
I
don't know. And then after the video, like everyone shakes hands, didn't it? He literally shook hands with Phil. Everyone. It's just like I don't know. Phil's happy. He's enjoying the video. He's filming the video. Everyone's got a role. It was chaos, but at least it was some sort of emotion, right? Like better that than a boring video. Always.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, always.
I mean,
and it's 2 out of 10, so banging.
Look at so Phil is actually called Rafe.
He got 1 million views, didn't he?
I was about to say, look at his videos. He's done a video due to the beef, the Ethan beef.
Yeah.
Then he's done a video after this one, and it's just like all these videos have done so well for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there is, if we cared, we're gonna sit there. Like if we didn't like him or whatever, or anyone didn't like him, or there was beef between anyone, including Lux, whatever, because we're obviously closer with Lux than Phil.
Yeah.
These videos wouldn't be happening.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Exactly. Yeah, like if you cared so much, he wouldn't be in a video.
Yeah,
but he doesn't make the videos good. Like, he's good at what he does. But part of being good at what you do in that role is that he is very full on.
But that's why I think it's something he overshadows the Sidemen, which is why we limit it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like
it's just Phil's show.
Yeah,
yeah.
Then you've just got the Sidemen being told what to do every episode, every video, whatever.
Yeah, but it was a great video, really. But yeah, I mean, it's just like annoying because like looks would have been right. Well, all of us, like after that video, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm really excited to see how that turns out," and then you go watch it and you're like, "Well, shit, I thought it was great, and now I'm getting hate." And it is often hate, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
and no matter what anyone says, it's like hate will get to you.
Of course it will. Yeah,
like I know Ethan did a video recently.
Yeah,
and he said it was after that Phil stuff. And he said like, oh yeah, I had 2 weeks of constant hate.
Yeah.
And I know he's said in the past, this isn't an attack at him or whatever.
No, yeah.
He said in the past like, oh, I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Yeah.
Then he's said, oh, this 2 weeks of hate, that wasn't nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it gets to everyone. No matter what you portray online.
It does.
It gets to everyone.
Yeah.
So think about that when you send some hate towards Lux and that lot.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah. No.
Go kick a football instead.
Yeah.
Do some exercise.
Yeah. And obviously people are, you can...
You have your opinion.
Yeah. You can dislike the video, and it's just like don't go too far. I mean, like, yeah. Anyway,
be constructive.
Yeah, be constructive
instead.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, I enjoyed filming the video. I think looks was hilarious. And Nick,
so do I. I thought he actually made it quite a lot better. Janet was a very funny part.
Yeah, because obviously we weren't in the kitchen, so we didn't see much. But like, well, the food wasn't great, was it? Like, so JJ's and Harris wasn't great, which is why it was funny. But then Josh's and everyone's was good. And also, what you guys don't know is the pudding took like an hour to do.
We literally cut out 45 minutes of being sat there,
waiting for the crumble to be made.
It was so long. We literally said like, I went to them and went, guys, I'll be real. Your food has been so much better than theirs anyway.
Just take it out, yeah.
Just give it to them early. Yeah. And they were like, no, it's got to be perfect. So I was like, they're not going to care at this point.
Red team
because I also knew that you guys had been paid off.
Yeah.
So I was like, they've made their decision regardless whether they're going to take the money and then say they lose or take it.
Well, no, to be fair, we were actually going to give it to the blue team anyway, even after the money. That was, the whole joke was that we're going to get paid and still give it to the blue team. And then Harry, JJ, and Vic would have been really mad. But because their food was so bad, we thought it'd be funny to just make them win. Yeah. And,
but it was kind of close or like...
Yeah. But it was just... But so their crumble wasn't even cooked, was it? Like JJ's and Harry's and Vic's wasn't even cooked.
No.
And Chuck's he really liked it. So then the point was like, guys, just take yours is already won now. Take it out of the oven and we'll just eat it.
Yeah. Yours is warm. That's all you need. Yours... It wasn't even that it wasn't cooked. It wasn't made.
Yeah.
They literally got the... Whatever it is. The bread? No.
Yeah. The crumble.
Whatever
crumble mix, yeah.
they got the apples, used the sauce, put it on a plate. Like they just put apple chunks with some sauce and then put the stuff on top.
Whereas Blue Team had like a whole tub and everything.
Yeah. So they had won regardless. Like,
of course,
they didn't need to take that long.
But anyway, it was a good video. I'm really excited for the second channel one.
Yeah. I mean, we can give a little... We can say what it is because it'll be out by now.
Bingo, innit?
Yeah,
Bingo.
So it's a place called Hijingo.
Yeah.
Which is basically like a bingo place, but it's like a club. Not a club. That was over-exaggerated. It's like where you'd go for a night out. Like, imagine if the darts, like going to a darts thing, was bingo.
Yeah, it's not old people bingo.
No.
Very far from it.
It was actually... Well, I won't say who actually does the voice because...
Yeah. But it was sick, and there's like sick food as well, sick drinks coming out. It's just like a fun time. Even without the cameras, it would have been a fun time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to make second channel videos. I'm trying to organize as many things as I can that are just fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you'll notice in this video when you watch it, I'm not playing it and I'm host.
Yeah.
And like I don't eat throughout the whole thing. I have one drink as well.
Yeah.
Everyone else is getting like wasted.
Yeah.
And eating a lot.
Yeah. Food was good, man.
The food was really good. Yeah. I ate the cold food afterwards. That was left, and I was like, this is banging.
Yeah.
But yeah, that video it's jokes. Because as I said, everyone just slowly drinks more and more.
Yeah.
And I know you're thinking, how is a bingo video funny? But it is.
Well, that was the worry. The worry was that like the event was so good, but on camera it might not portray. But I think apparently it does. Apparently it's quite funny.
Yeah, I think there might be a few comments that are like, oh, this is main channel worthy because you know the setup is really good. The amount of cameras we use is really good. We've got 12 people playing bingo plus me.
Yeah.
All mic'd up, all on camera,
Yeah,
etc. Like
sick.
that's main channel worthy. But we kind of thought it's bingo.
Yeah.
Can it be main channel?
It's like, well, the way I would say is it's very risky for the main channel, but on the second channel it's amazing. So it's like, you know, but also even like GTA's been banging, hasn't it, on second channel? So
I mean, yeah. My aim is to literally get the second channel to be the second best channel in the UK.
Banging. Well, yeah.
First is the main.
I think it is. But I think
that's I know people are going to be like, that's not the best channel in the UK.
Yeah. Discovery UK is better.
My opinion.
Yeah. And also in like the YouTube circle, because there's always like top 10 YouTubers, Justin Bieber, Vivo. So well, that doesn't count, you know. But I'd say you guys there already, really, no question. But you know,
so imagine if the second channel, and I want to get 10 mil on the second channel.
Yeah. How many now?
Oh, like 5, 6.
Well, aren't you getting like 140k a month at the minute? Or in the past month you got 140k?
I can tell you in a second. We're on 5.27 and we've got 125k subs last 28 days.
That's it. Well,
still going to take a long time to get.
Yeah. Well, that's mad.